This news update is brought to you by...
When you go with Flow, you get to bundle it. Bundling is essential with Flow. Get Flow TV, broadband, and home phone from as low as $160 a month. That's less than $5.50 a day. Plus, upsize your broadband and home packages from only $5. And there's more. You get free movies for 3 months and a 50% off selected TV bolt-on. Trust the network that is built, ready, and proven. This is how we flow. Bundle it.
Sign up before October 31st to get the Flow Sports Premier Pack free for 6 months.
It's Tuesday, November the 1st, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today afternoon update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, opposition MP for St. Thomas, Cynthia Ford, is accusing some Barbadians of being haughty, pompous, and arrogant when it comes to keeping the island clean. Making her contribution to the debate in the House of Assembly this morning on the Green Economy Scoping Study, Ford called for all hands on deck in sustaining an environmentally friendly place.
I am so sad to see what is happening, and the lands that are lying fallow are not just lying fallow, I believe, because the owners want them to happen. Granted that some people are overseas, have bought the land, and would not look back, and I'm understanding that there is some aspect of the legislation where the Ministry of Health and the Environment would have had that capacity to be able to build those persons who refuse to clean up their properties on the land tax bill. And I don't think that has been happening for a very long time. So people sit back and wait for the government workers to do it, or for persons living in the adjoining properties to have it cleaned, because they know that whatever happens on the land next to them will impact on them and their own living. And I therefore implore our Barbadians to come together and make sure that the environs that are around them are kept clean and healthy looking, aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Meanwhile, the opposition Barbados Labour Party has condemned what it calls the apparent contempt by the Ministry of Transport and Works in its attitude towards the residents of White Hill, St. Andrew. A resolution passed at the party's 78th annual conference, which ended at the Lester Vaughan Memorial School Sunday night, assured the White Hill residents that a BLP government will take urgent action to relieve them of their suffering. In sports now, for the first time on a long, fruitless tour of the UAE, that's the United Arab Emirates, West Indies found themselves ahead in a game after a stellar century and a spirited bowling effort on the third day in Sharjah. Craig Brathwaite's unbeaten 142 off 318 balls steered West Indies to a hard-earned lead of 56 in the first innings before Jason Holder made 3 breakthroughs in a lively spell after tea. Pakistan lost 4 wickets before erasing the deficit, but Azhar Ali and Sharfraz Ahmed stabilized the innings with an unbroken 39-run partnership for the 5th wicket and took Pakistan to 87 for 4 by stumps.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It's an explosion of music like you've never seen. It's the best of Barbados at 50. It's Digicel Barbados is Music. One night, one stage, 3 of the best Bajan bands. Square One.
The dance on fire. If I stop back, can't do that. That's the money.
Crossfire.
Music full of this so tired. Hello. Are you ready?
Coalition.
Ready to get on bad. Yes. Ready to mash up the yard.
All together for the first time at Kensington Oval on November 29 for a once-in-a-lifetime performance. It's hit after hit after hit. It's Barbados is Music.
Get your paper. Only $2.25. $2.20. Who? For what? That's the bear stale news. I don't read about that on Barbados Today since last night. That can't only can't do. $2.20. Who?
The Barbados Today, news you can trust.
What Maisie, this Christmas will be the best Bajan Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie fix up the kitchen and a new TV we get in. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back with news from the region now. The Ministry of Health in Jamaica has expressed concerns about the increase in the number of cases of hand, foot and mouth disease and urged school administrators to be very cautious in how they handle the outbreak to prevent the spread of the highly contagious disease among the school population. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Winston De La Haye has reminded parents to keep infected children at home for at least 7 days. He says school administrators should regularly clean and disinfect areas, especially places where young children frequent. In more regional news now, confusion continues to reign in Trinidad over the lack of the appointment of a new commissioner of police, even as the Twin Island Republic is being plagued by rampant crime. The Prime Minister himself, Keith Rowley, says he doesn't know who will take up the top post. And the acting commissioner, too, says he is in the dark. Head of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Association, Michael Sees, is also bewildered.
So just as the Prime Minister has said that he is bewildered, we are too bewildered in regards to that. And it doesn't augur well for the organization.
President of the Police Association, Michael Seals, seconds the Prime Minister's view that the dysfunction at the head of the service has negatively affected its operations. Stephen Williams has been acting as police commissioner since 2012. His 8th extension came to an end in July.
Whilst that is happening, you have a next one who is also coming to act. And that pervades the police service because we have a lot of acting positions. Because even in our own first division that is in lower tier to Mr. Williams and Mr. Phillip, you would have officers acting 2 spaces up. And that 2 spaces up, yes, it brings the money, but it doesn't bring the stability.
Seals believes that the entire selection process needs to be revised, with more weight being placed on merit.
And finally, on the international scene, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump has edged ahead of Democratic rival Hillary Clinton by a point for the first time since May. And that's according to an ABC News Washington Post tracking poll released today. The poll also registered a 7-point decline for Clinton in the share of likely voters who are strongly enthusiastic about her, a possible reflection of the renewed controversy over her use of a private server while Secretary of State. Trump's 46 to 45% lead in the 4-way race for the White House, while well within the margin of error, is the first time he has polled ahead of Clinton in the survey since May. That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper email updates and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, our screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.